Hello students and welcome to your English language class. Today in this class we'll be reading this poem one more time, Be the Best of Whatever You Are, and we'll be doing the question answers and also the book exercise of this poem. Okay, so let us read the poem once. If you can't be a pine on the top of the hill, be a scrub in the valley, but be the best little scrub by the side of the rill. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a bush, be a bit of the grass, and some highway happier make. If you can't be a muskie, then just be a bass, but the liveliest bass in the lake. We can't all be captains. We've got to be crew. There's something for all of us here. There's big work to do, and there's lesser to do. And the task we must do is near. If you can't be a highway, then just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. It isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Okay, it's a very beautiful poem written by Douglas Malloch. I have already explained in the last video. So today we'll be doing the question answers. So the first question is, what according to the poet can even a bit of grass do? So here in these lines you can see that if you can't be a bush, be a bit of the grass, and some highway happier make. So what will you write in the first question? You'll write, according to the poet, even a bit of grass can make some highways happier. Okay, I'm repeating. According to the poet, even a bit of grass can make some highway happier. So that is the answer of your first question. Now let us take the second question. If you can't be a big fish, what kind should you be? So here we can see in the second stanza itself, if you can't be a muskie, then just be a bass, but the liveliest bass in the lake. So what will be the answer of second question? If you can't be a big fish, then be a small fish, but be the liveliest fish in the lake. Okay, you won't write muskie or bass, just write, if you can't be a big fish, then be a small fish, but be the liveliest fish in the lake. Okay, or you can write, if I can't be a big fish, I will be a small fish, but be the liveliest fish in the lake. So both ways the answer will be correct. Am I clear? Okay. Now let us take the third question. Can anything be accomplished if everybody gives orders? इस क्वेश्चन का मतलब क्या हुआ कि क्या हम कुछ भी हासिल कर पाएंगे, क्या हम अपना वर्क अकम्प्लिश कर पाएंगे, उसको पूरा कर पाएंगे अगर हर कोई ऑर्डर्स देता रहेगा, अगर हर कोई कमांड करता रहेगा, ऑर्डर देता रहेगा, तो क्या कोई काम कंप्लीट होगा? सो ऑब्वियसली द आंसर विल बी नो. लेकिन हम इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? that everyone cannot be the leader who gives the orders. People who carry out the orders are needed too. Okay, so you'll write no, nothing can be accomplished if everybody gives orders. Everyone cannot be the leader who gives the orders. People who carry out the orders are needed too. Okay, so that is the answer for your third question. And your fourth question goes like this. What determines your success or failure? कि आपका सक्सेस या आपका फेलियर किन चीज़ों पर निर्भर करता है, किन चीज़ों पर डिपेंडेंट है? सो you'll write that your determination and your hard work determines your success or failure. Okay, ये फर्स्ट का जो फोर्थ है इसका फर्स्ट पार्ट का आंसर ये होगा that you'll just write our determination and our hard work determines our success or failure. You'll not write your, just write our. Okay, so our determination and our hard work determines our success or failure. And the second part is it dependent on your size or how important you are? So for that you will answer, Our success does not depend on the importance of the job we do, but on how well we do it. Okay, so it does not depend on the size, but how well we do it. This is the answer for your question number 4th. And 5th question is, name the different contrasting things that the poet has mentioned in the poem. So there are a lot of contrasting things. You can write win, fail. Basically you have to just write the opposites. So win, fail, then sun, star, bush, grass, pine, scrub, musky, bass, captain, crew, हाईवे, ट्रेल. ओके, सो आपको ये पोएम में से फाइंड आउट करने हैं वर्ड्स. मैंने आपको बता भी दिए हैं और आपको ये लिखने हैं. दीज आर ऑल द कंट्रास्टिंग थिंग्स दैट द पोएट हैज़ मेंशन्ड इन दिस पोएम, राइट? सो आई होप द आंसर्स आर क्लियर, okay, to you. Now you have think and answer. So arrange these in the correct order starting from the pine tree on a hill to a bit of grass. तो आपको ये डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में लगाने हैं, ठीक है? सबसे जो टॉल होता है वो क्या होता है? एक पाइन ट्री होता है, राइट? सो सबसे पहले हम लिखेंगे पाइन ट्री, देन अ स्क्रब, देन अ बुश एंड देन अ ग्रास. ओके, सो पाइन ट्री, scrub, bush and grass. This will be the correct order starting from the pine tree to a bit of grass. Now does the order matter? No, the order doesn't matter. What should you work towards? No matter what you are, we should work on our skills and we should work on our determination and we should try to improve ourselves. Okay, whatever we are doing, we should do it properly and with all our hard work. So this will be the answer of this question. And now appreciating the poem, answer these questions. Give examples of the way the poet uses personification in this poem. So personification क्या होता है बेटा? जब आप किसी नॉन लिविंग थिंग को ऐसे पोर्ट्रे करते हैं एज इफ इट इज़ लिविंग. ओके, तो आप अगर ये लाइन देखेंगे पोएम में, जो आपका सेकेंड स्टैंजा है उसमें दिया हुआ है. So if you can't be a bush, be a bit of the grass and some highway happier make. So just write these lines and just tell that the highway has been personified and the poet is saying that the grass can make a highway happy. Okay, so that means the highway has been personified. एक highway को हमने as a living being treat किया है. That's why it is happy. क्या highway हंसता हुआ दिखाई देता है आपको? नहीं, लेकिन वो poet की imagination है कि आप ऐसी ग्रास बनो कि एक हाईवे भी खुश हो जाए. एंड नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज द टोन और मूड ऑफ दिस पोएम? टिक द करेक्ट वर्ड्स एंड टेल योर पार्टनर व्हाई. सो आई हैव ऑलरेडी टिक्ड द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. इट इज़ पॉजिटिव. द टोन और मूड इज़ पॉजिटिव, कंस्ट्रक्टिव, encouraging, helpful. Okay, so you just jot down these answers in your fair notebook and submit your homework by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.